know. It's what we do.
Hello and welcome to the It's What We Do podcast. We're your hosts, as always, as ever. I'm Hen. He's John. At the It's What We Do podcast, we covers movies, TV shows, and all types of content. On this fine episode, we'll be covering the movie Longlegs, and it's a horror movie, very cute. And then also, please like, subscribe, and please listen. Okay. Now, honey. Long story short, this movie, it's about a girl, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, a lady who is an FBI agent, right? Right? You picture this in your head. You see this? You visualize this, right? And then she's trying to track down a killer, and she could kind of see in the future, like Little 2, for example, if you will. Or the space navigators who could see more glimpses into the future, right? So there's that, right? And then it turns into a little demonic thing, right? Yeah. What'd you think of this movie, honey?
Well, this movie Longlegs. I don't know what it's called, Longlegs. I guess
I thought it was like Daddy Long Legs.
I guess that's what he calls himself. I thought the movie was alright. I mean, it was very eerie, very off-putting at a lot of times. I felt like it was definitely more thriller than horror.
Yeah.
And a lot of shots, a lot of shots kind of just unsettled you. Where, for instance, the scene where they go into that barn, and the entryway that they came through, the door, it just like pans in on that for like a few seconds after they are already out of the shot. And moments where you think there's like a jump scare coming and there isn't. This movie didn't really rely on jump scares at all, so I appreciate that. And I was kind of disappointed with the ending. I'm not going to lie. The ending was a little bit disappointing, but overall the movie was okay.
Yeah. I think it was cute in moments and stuff. It had its like moments like Nicolas Cage, he's playing Longlegs in this.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I remember thinking, I was like, yeah, that is I knew beforehand, but it was like he does that as, like, we were watching that review, the Nick Cage-erisms or whatever, and it's just like turned on to evil side kind of thing. Where it's just like, it's Nick Cage what he does. Like, it was like, hot giddy damn, like that. But it's more like evil and stuff. Like when he was in the car.
Where he started singing like.
Yeah.
And it turned to almost a metal song.
Yeah, that's what Nick Cage does in, I guess, casual, normal life, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Just ordering a drink from good old Dutch Bros, and then Nicolas Cage says, "Yeah, let me get the ice mocha latte." Yeah.
And it's funny. Please. It's like the best Nick Cage impersonation done by himself. Yeah. And it was funny. He said that he got the idea of the look and stuff by his mom. He said it was because like she would wear like face creams and shit. And to him that was like horrifying. I'm guessing as a kid or whatever. Fucking around. He just got more built up things where he just hates his mom or something. That's what he does. That's what it sounded like in his interview. It was like, damn, what do you have against the moms? Yeah. And then the director said too, while he was writing the movie, he was thinking about his mother. So it's like a lot of mom hate going on nowadays, right?
I guess so.
Shout out mommy issues, right?
Mommy issues was kind of the theme of this movie.
Oh, yeah. Like the detective Lee. There you go. That's her name.
Lee Harker?
Yeah. Lee, she has that beef with her mom because her mind's like cooked from her perspective until she finds out that it was like, oh, you're actually the accomplice to Longlegs. I thought it was pretty, like, I like that ending, like, explanation thing where they did the flashbacks where it showed her, like, hey, I got a badass gift for you. Oh, you're going to kill your whole family? That's what's up. Keep it real. And then you'll see the demon ghost, whatever, just, like, sitting down and just, like, being there. Or, like, in the shadow, you'll see the horns and shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty tight.
Yeah, so the way they were actually going, you were talking about this earlier, the way they were actually going about these killings, these serial killings, was that Longlegs was like this like really like top-notch doll maker or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Very beautiful dolls he would make, I guess, right?
It looks exactly like the girls.
At least that's what that one the doctor was saying in the morgue. And so he would create these dolls and he'd put a little bit of himself in it. That's what they said in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And she would essentially deliver the dolls saying, "Oh, you guys you got congratulations, you want a gift from the church. Here is a doll." And it just so happens to be exactly like their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they place the doll in there and then just everything starts to go downhill because he is kind of possessed this doll.
Mm-hmm.
So he ends up making them all kill themselves.
Yeah. Or the dad to kill the family.
Yeah, essentially, because we even saw that at the end when her partner, I forgot his name, her partner's family that she met, you immediately notice it when they sit down and he gets like really mad at what the wife said. He said, "Yeah, that suggestion that I already fucking made."
Yeah.
And then he's bro, that was crazy when he was like, "We're gonna go to the kitchen," and she says, "I'll be right back," and he's like, "No, I'll be back. You'll be in the kitchen."
Yeah. I think even too, he was like, "That's my mom," and I was like, "Shut the hell up."
Yeah.
So
Oh,
his
yeah,
mom was there. And he
that's
was like,
right.
"Shut the hell up."
"That's my mom. She's the accomplice. Shut up, Harker."
Sit down. And for one thing, though, for the cop, he knew his daughter's birthday was on the 14th, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't connect it.
That didn't click. They even knew that it was on those specific dates.
Yeah, and they even point out that her birthday is on the 14th, like Lee's birthday is on the 14th. So it's like you didn't put that together. No, you probably that was made a point, but your daughter's birthday being that day as well didn't make a point as well.
It might have been just the naivety of being a cop.
Nah.
Oh, it's not gonna happen to me and my family, even though we live in this city.
Yeah, I think it
Also.
was everywhere though. No,
Yeah, all in that town.
I thought it was like no more spread out and shit.
I thought it was just that town.
Yeah, because it's the FBI and shit, so it's like they go out and shit. They're
That's
not
right,
just
They
out
wouldn't
there.
just go to just one town.
Yeah, they don't get fucked. It's like small time killer. Get that for the local police.
Yeah, right.
Let the scum handle this. I only had the real cases that get me fucking on TV.
Only the real cases.
Only the ones that get me on my fucking a movie about this.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, it was funny. I was thinking about it. I was like, my sister's birthday is on the 14th. Damn, that's crazy.
We gotta go help her family out when it comes down to their
No, it's
birthday.
not my business anymore.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah, now she's a grown adult now, right?
They
Yeah.
can handle it.
Yeah. Oh, my nephew started walking and shit too.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you cry? Slow it.
Yeah. I totally did.
Yeah.
I totally did. I didn't know the video for the first time just because I didn't realize that's what it was. Because she said something, I just didn't look at it until later on. I was like, oh shit, he's walking. I was like, I should have said something earlier. Yeah, no, it's cute. It's cute. He's a little over a year, so they're like, oh, finally.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, it's just like in Daddy Longlegs, he has long legs, right? So, connections. Nick Cage in this, I like that, the interrogation thing. He was like, ask your mother. And then he goes, hell, Satan, and starts bashing his head. It's like, I think it's funny when movies are that direct where it's just like, nah, he worships Satan. Like, that's his whole shtick and stuff.
Yeah, all those killings were essentially sacrifices.
Oh, yeah, then the mom said that too.
Yeah, she was like, hell, Satan.
Yeah, shout out Satan. No, I take that back. God damn it.
I mean, you're allowed to do that if you want, the United States of America.
No.
That's what they said in the show. In the movie.
Shout out God. Shout out good old
Shout out
fashioned
God.
God.
You know what?
Shout out a good old fashioned
Only
Messiah.
God can judge me.
Yeah.
Only God can judge me.
God can take it back. Yeah. I don't care what you think.
All you gotta do is confess, and then you're forgiven.
Yeah, I don't care about how many people will listen to us. God's listening to us.
God
That's
got
just-
me.
Yeah. That's the only fan I need.
God got me.
He's the only follower I need.
There you
Nah,
go.
he fucking unfollows.
No, you're his follower.
Ah, damn.
There you go.
Fuck. Damn it. He doesn't have a podcast, though.
He has
What am I
he has
supposed
the
to do?
Twitter.
Huh? Does he? There's like the Jesus Twitter. Isn't
Yeah,
there? He don't follow back. He doesn't do follow.
he doesn't.
God damn it.
He doesn't do favorite couple Fridays either.
Oh, God damn. It reminds me of in Dune, in God Emperor of Dune.
Already with the Dune talk?
Yeah.
You couldn't
It's-
wait?
No.
We didn't even rate the movie.
Oh shit! No, it's funny though. It's funny. No, I'll make this one short. They say, the God Emperor doesn't listen to prayer because it's I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, "Nah, it's a disgrace." It's like what? you're pretty much asking. It was like, hey, do this thing for me, or I won't believe in you. So that's why he says, fuck your prayers.
Oh, that makes sense because he actually exists.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, in a physical body form. Like, that's what I meant.
Oh, shit. You
Yeah.
don't. Oh, but then what about Jesus?
I mean, he died a long time ago, his physical body.
Oh, but he was physical, though.
Well, back then, I didn't see it, though.
I don't know about that. Just wait till the comments.
But, I mean, they see God Emperor worm guy rolling around
Hey,
and the sand and shit.
They don't see that. They don't see him in the sand.
I see it.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, what does he look like?
I'm pretty sure I rode that worm, too.
No.
Pause.
No. I'll resume. Oh, okay. So what do you rate this movie?
Man.
Yeah, all right. I think we need better rating system. I like
Are you gonna add all right to that?
No. Okay, no. It's because like okay.
I mean, the whole reason we came with it is just to be like different.
Oh yeah, it's just
because we could have easily just been like 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10.
Or no, other thing I was thinking it was like yay or nay, like just like an absolute or non-absolute. So it's like
Jedis
either
don't work in absolutes.
Good thing we're not Jedi.
But they do, so we could either way if we wanted.
Yeah, they actually are absolutes. Fuck the Jedi, by the way. We'll get into that one right now when we talk about acolytes. We're gonna talk about acolytes too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
Because it's like okay, like that one cat we were just watching right now. He's either says you need alcohol or you don't need alcohol to watch this.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Or like the Weekly Planet does best movie ever or worst movie ever. There's one or the other. You gotta pick a side.
I like that.
Yeah.
So yay or nay?
It's
so broad though that it's kind of scary.
Yeah, but it's just like, do you recommend it or not, kind of thing. It's like just put your foot somewhere.
No, depends. No, just
put your
yes
foot
or
somewhere.
No.
Yeah, just put it somewhere. Make a decision.
Yes, because I already recommended it to somebody. Yay.
Oh, okay. Yay.
So I will say yay. Yay.
Yeah.
Doesn't need alcohol.
Yeah. Or maybe it does. I don't know.
I mean, it makes everything a little bit better.
Yeah, you can't complain.
Mm-mm.
Maybe that's why I forgot the edit. Who knows, right?
There you go.
Anyway, that was all right. Yeah, yay.
Yay, there you go. Yeah, I was about to say.
I was already changing it up. Yeah. Okay.
Yay or nay, alcohol, no alcohol.
Yeah, I was saying something about how I forgot the ending because I was kind of drinking, so
Mm.
and I had to go pee, and I had to go pee a couple times during the movie, so I think that broke the suspense for me.
Oh, okay.
Now that I even drank a lot, it was just like I think I was annoyed because I got a beer right beforehand, right? And then like on my card, I had like an issue with my chip, right? So you had to swipe it, but then there was a couple issues with that. So then like it was like I thought it was fine because I swiped the card, right? And then I walked away. And then, like, I sat down for a sec, right? And then I stood back up. I went to the restroom right before the start, right? And I was walking back to the theater. I was like, hey, did you just buy something, buy a beer right now? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, hey, the card didn't go. Like, there was an issue with the card. I was like, Jesus Christ. Walked back over. And I was like, hey, da-da-da. Tried again. Tried twice. Didn't work. And then I was like, whoa. Can I pay at the concession? Because I have to tap to pay, with Apple Pay.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it'll want to have an issue there because it's the issue with my chip, whatever, right? And then they were like, okay, but pretty much I had to buy a gift card and then use the gift card to buy the beer.
Bruh.
But then the gift card, at least they
need to make the purchase at the bar.
Yeah. But then they at least told me because they radioed it in to the person at the concession,
Mm-hmm.
and there was like the exact amount, and they were just like, okay, just scan.
Oh,
and then just Apple paid it, and then it was good. But it was just like that took like 10 minutes though.
Is that the AMC down the street?
Yeah.
Oh.
And but it just took 10 minutes though, and I was just annoyed. I'm just like, let me just drink in peace. I was just like, let it be.
Go.
Was this coming out of your check? Fuck your check. No, I'm kidding. It was just a hassle that was annoying. I got a new card.
What'd you get though?
Huh?
What'd you get to drink?
A large extra water. Very refreshing. With a hint of wheat. With I got a Modelo.
Oh, Modelo.
Yeah.
Not a Guinness?
Nah, I don't think they got Guinness on tap there.
The name of the bar is called McGuffins. How do you not have Guinness?
McGuffins?
McGuffins bar.
They got Guinness, but in bottle. It's not the same.
They need to change the name of that bar.
And it's a hard beer to drink. Yeah, you have to be in the mood to drink. You have to block out your days.
I thought you said you really liked it.
It's like
yay or nay.
Yay. It's just like you gotta be about it or not.
Yeah.
You about this shit or not, man?
I don't know. You said it's hard to drink, but you were hyping it up before.
I was, yeah, and then fucking God, and it's so black and stuff. It's so
It's like IPA, bro.
no, but it has like the texture though, and the of like a milkshake though.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No, yeah, because it's like you'll get like a little mustache, like a fucking like you're drinking a milkshake. It's real nice. It's real nice. It's something nice. I don't know. It's just a switch up, whatever. Just a switch up for my extra large water I normally get.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, Acolytes. Okay, the series just ended last night. At the time of the recording. This day, I'll probably post it on Friday. Who knows? Who knows what day I'll post this, right? The show was okay. It was definitely a Star Wars show. You say that without a doubt. The pacing was off. The pacing was weird. You could see what it was trying to do of like yin and yang and shit like that, like opposites and stuff like that. But I think in the execution, it just could have been cleaned up a lot better. Because it felt like a lot of times in the episodes, nothing happened for like half of it. And then the other half is where the actual story was going and where it did things kind of thing. It was just weird pacing. The last episode, though, was fucking good, though. There was a whole, like, it was funny. One of the theories in the very beginning, because it's about the two twins, and then about, they were saying, like, one's in the dark side, one's on the light, and then how they're going to switch off. And then, like, it was just, like, theories, like, motherfuckers make theories, right? But then it actually turned out to be right, where they actually switched off. And then one went to the light, went with the Jedi, the other one went with the Sith. And then she even made a kyber crystal bleed. And, like, whenever she held it, I was like, she's about to make that shit bleed. Bleed. Fucking cut yourself. I was like, bleed. Yeah, she's bleeding. You see the lightsaber turn from blue to red, and it's like fire. I was like, I wish there was an explosion or some, like, more action to it. Because in the comic book where Darth Vader makes his shit bleed, there's, like, a whole big-ass thing that happens. Like, oh,
like explosion, yeah.
Yeah, and I was hoping it would be like a similar thing to that, but no. But whatever. And this one sets up perfectly for a season 2. Don't know if it's going to get it. A lot of people, I think in the fucking dumb nerds and shit, right? They don't like it because it's like, for whatever, multiple reasons and stuff, valid or not. But it did get a lot of views, though, and a lot of talk. So I think it will happen, and hopefully, if it hasn't been filmed already, that this will give the opportunity to them get like a little refocus or a little more centralized the idea of what we're doing here, Because I think they had a great idea about the whole yin yang kind of thing, like two halves of the same circle or whatever, right? It just wasn't executed very well. And I noticed, I feel dumb for just noticing this. There's a lot of that always in Star Wars. It's like the light, the dark, right? There's always that. Two opposites, like they did that with the what's that one bullshit con? The sequel trilogy with Rey and fucking Ben Solo and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was that one. That's the biggest one I could think of, most recent. And there's always that balance and shit, right? I guess that's a whole Star Wars thing, right? I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I'm dumb for barely noticing, right? Yeah. I'm not a real fan.
No, never.
And this one was just more direct because the twins were one person split into two bodies. Exactly what it was. And I thought it was just like, it was very on those because people make those theories, right? But then for so many of these theories to turn out right, I was really surprised off of that. It's like let's say, all the theories they had in the freaking Force Awakens, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they all turned out to be fucking right. That's exactly what happened on the show. Which is not wrong with that. It was just like, I wasn't expecting it. They hit the zig whenever it zags, kind of bullshit. And one thing I do really wish that they would have done was give them two different haircuts. just so you can really tell the difference between the two, besides their fucking outfits. Because they both, like, well, one has long hair, but then she still has, like, the pink braids, or I don't know what they're called. And then, if there were just, like, a different hairstyle, or, like, one pulled the hair back kind of thing like that, I think you would be able to really, like, differentiate the two besides the outfits. And they got real confusing, too, whenever they switched outfits as well. It was a cute thing. And then, yeah. And then the guy from Squid Game, Soul, he was honestly the big bad the whole show. He was selfish. This is how the Jedi are flawed. They're horrible. They deserved everything they got. They deserved Order 66. Anakin was actually the hero. He did what needed to be done. The Jedi were corrupt. And I stand by him. Because they're like how that one senator said about how they tried to emulate that they control their emotions. Fuck the Jedi. That's all I have to say.
Shout out the Jedi.
Shout out to Jedi. Yeah. You can't have the Sith without the Jedi.
There you go. There's no light without the dark. No dark without the light.
What about at nighttime?
There's still light.
Where?
Electricity.
Oh, so it's artificial light. It's not real light.
Electricity is natural.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Light bulbs?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
The electricity that powers the light bulb.
Yeah, but then you have to artificially make it, though. Night's going to happen with or without you.
So, fire is not natural?
Yeah, but you make fire. Okay. Yeah, all right. You got me with fire, but not electricity. The electricity didn't work.
Okay.
You want to be a fucking forced die?
What's on the news today, sir?
Oh, that reminded me of one other thing. This is me just going on to my soapbox about fucking yelling at people who say that they fucking think that this broke Star Wars and because it didn't fit into lore. Fuck your lore. None of this is real. And then the thing I was pointing out was about the vortex and about that's how they were created and about how that changes what Anakin is. It's like he's not really the chosen one then if that's the case or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. We don't have the full context on either thing, so it doesn't matter. I think it's more like people talk about breaking canon, but we're talking about a couple lines in the first movie that explain what Anakin was, but not really though. It's just like it's not very clear, and it's done on purpose, right? So that there's that vagueness to it. And he's the chosen one. It's a fucking prophecy, and it's just like it doesn't matter. And then this doesn't matter either. If there were fake life that was created, none of that matters. This could have been the test tube baby that was the first round that they tried to make, and then Anakin was a successful one, right? None of it matters. And it's also, too, who knows if that was what happened over there. It could have been different forces, different things that created Anakin Skywalker as well. Just because it was a vortex and just because other people were cooking on the other side of the galaxy on it, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily connected. You see the similarities, of course, but it doesn't matter. We don't know for fact for any of this information. And none of this is fact either. It's all fucking made up.
I was going to say, even if it did break the canon, it doesn't change what happens in the future with all the movies that we have.
Yeah.
Because this shit already happened.
Yeah. Yeah. You can, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fucking, and it's like one thing I was thinking about earlier. It was about like the MCU. And they're saying about how the, what was it? Like, let's say if they bring Robert Downey Jr. back or whatever, right, to be Iron Man. There was like, oh, he's going to fuck up his legacy. He's going to do this and that, right? I was like, how can it make, there's not a real legacy. It's a movie thing. It's not, none of it's real, you know? And if they want to bring it back, they'll bring it back, you know? And it's like, they don't have to make it make sense. You know how they always like, we do this too, and I understand because it's like more curiosity.
They brought Gamora back. She's not there, Gamora.
Oh, yeah. But it's like, they could do 1,000 different things, but it doesn't matter. If they want to put her in the things, they'll make something up. And it's not about if it makes sense or not. They'll just put her in and be like, hey, fuck you. Figure it out. And that's what a lot of times they do with the writers. They just like, hey, you're going to have this character again. Figure it out. And that's just life.
Mm-hmm.
No polish? Oh, okay. Now, honey. Okay, okay. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, hon? Okay, we got season 2 of Shogun looking to start filming in early 2025.
I'm not even caught up on it. I kind of got bored.
Didn't we review this?
I had never finished it.
Oh, okay. No, I think we did. Oh wait, we did like the first couple episodes, I think, right? The show was super cute. The ending, I loved the ending because it was like it was just what the fuck happened with it? It was a cute show, and I'm excited for season 2. Okay. Okay. Let me just look at my thing. Okay.
I didn't even finish Tokyo Vice.
I
think I
didn't
only
even
watched,
start
like,
season 2.
one episode, and that was it.
I need to start season 2. I know this. I think my brother saw it, and like he said it was really good. And it's like either way, I knew it was gonna be great.
Junior?
Yeah, I just been busy. I just been busy with Dune. I've been grinding so hard with Dune for some reason. You know what's one of my favorite things to do? As soon as I get off of work, like if I want to take a nap after work, right? I'll go sleep on the couch because that's my nap spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll play a Dune explanation video, a long one, right? Like a couple hour long one. I'll just go to sleep listening to it.
So you absorb the knowledge.
Yeah. And it kind of messes with my dreams. So yeah, I'm committed to this Dune madness.
Damn.
And I started listening to another audiobook called House of Carina. It's one of the extended ones made by the Sun. Why am I talking about this right now? Okay, let's talk about the news again. Okay, we got the Russo bros who will be jumping back into the MCU. They're going to be a part of multiple things, have their pinkies into other things, right? But then the first and foremost that they're going to do, they're going to direct the next 2 Avengers movies. They bring the hot guns back into the MCU. As we know, they were the 2 directors that filmed Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and Endgame, right? Banger on banger on banger, right?
Yeah, that's all we need to know. And
So
then you got Taika Waititi over here making the last Thor movie.
yeah, I mean he did good with Ragnarok.
Ragnarok's different.
How was it? Yeah, but then he directed both. Yeah,
I'm just a hater, bro.
yeah. Okay, and then a new trailer for Dune Prophecy is gonna come out tomorrow. It should be cute. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Well, we'll just see. We'll see when it comes out. I need to read the book off of it. It's called The Sisterhood of Doom. And yeah, it's a book, right? It's a book, definitely a book. I'll read it eventually. And then we have he thinks possibility of season 4 of The Bear going to be releasing in September 2025. And then I know you didn't like the 3rd season, right?
Not really, no.
Yeah. Who knows? Sometimes that happens with shows. It could be the next one could be even better.
I mean, there's no way it's not better.
Oh, because it was so bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, maybe in talks, who knows? But it looks like they're going to be directing the next 2. And I'm sure they're going to be paid a lot of bread. And, yeah. And then they also directed another
Ooh, fucking sure.
there's also another movie that I really like that they directed was Cherry. Is Tom Holland. Tom Holland, Spider-Man. He joins the military. He gets PTSD. He gets addicted to drugs, and then he also becomes a bank robber. Very eventful life. A lot more eventful than Peter Parker, if I would say myself. Would say so myself.
Is that like an actual live action movie?
Yeah, it's super cute. It came out on Apple Plus. Shout out Apple Plus.
Is it actually Spider-Man?
Yeah. What's Tom Holland?
Oh.
So it's like the same thing, right? And he's like a weird kid or something. And it's funny, he robs banks like all over town. And then I love him. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the Emmys are going on. Or the nominations for the Emmy. Let me check. No, the Bear got like fucking like 10 Emmys or nominations. They're doing the nominations right now. Everyone on the cast they got nominated.
It couldn't be me, bro. Couldn't be me. I would not have nominated anybody.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'll watch that show eventually so I can say my piece on it. Who knows? Um, yeah, this is for the news I got and stuff. Honey, what you been up to?
Isha. Isha. All right, so caught up on Invincible, caught up on The Boy.
So like an episode
And
behind right now.
I watched Shrek.
God, yeah. Which one?
The first one, bro. That movie is goated. It's
Fuck,
so
Shrek.
good.
I don't
It's
like
really
kids
good.
movie.
Just seeing it as a grown up, you really appreciate all the innuendos that are in there, and it's hilarious. And I also watched. What else did I watch? I watched
Bullshit.
essentially, I think. I finished the K drama I was watching. Probably gonna start next one here pretty soon. But yeah, Invincible is going really good right now. They started back up. They even made fun. They even made jokes of the animation, how people were complaining about the animations and stuff, and how they took that break. It was really funny, the self-awareness that they have.
Would this be season 3 then?
It is season 3. Yeah, it is season 3.
Oh, okay.
It's going really good right now. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but you probably will really like it.
Because I remember in the last episode they ended off with season 2 with the guy with the big brain. He got killed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in this season.
No, he died in the last one. In season 2.
Well, but there's a lot of them.
But
Different
like,
dimensions.
remember they all combined? Big head. Yeah, and then he gets killed. Like, you know, whenever they go to the planet, and then he like starts beating the crap out of him, and he
No,
was
there's-
like, "I thought you were stronger."
Oh, you saw that already?
That was season 2. That was like a minute ago.
Oh yeah, that was the same episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Invincible was like one of the fucking best animated shows and shit. I think they kind of like revived like American animation and shit.
Oh yeah. I love it so much.
The Boys, I'm not caught up on the last episode. I still haven't seen that one. I think it's season 7. No, episode 7 maybe. Fucking, I know another episode comes out tomorrow, the day of recording, and so I'll be caught up eventually. Just been busy with Dune. That's all I care about right now. I'm just too obsessed. I have like 2 hours left on my audiobook on Dune. It's like I take it really slow on purpose so I can absorb it better. And then also there's an book club that covers reviews every 2 chapters, and I like to hear what they have to say as well. Is the Gon Jabbar, a Dune podcast. I listen to it like they like to say and stuff. And then I'm just Dune, God Emperor Dune is just a fucking solid ass fucking book. I just love it so much. And then like the whole golden path of like what it means, and it's like, yeah, you have to be the fucking villain and you have to teach humanity a lesson to it. It's great because it's like he says, it's like I'm a teacher, and I'm gonna teach you about tyranny by the best way, by example. And it's just like this shit is goated. It's just like, yeah, and it's and I know I said I was gonna fucking start what's that one thing called Game of Thrones next. I still think I am, but I still think I'm gonna read the next book is the Heretics of Dune, and it takes place 1,000 years after this current book. So I think I'm just gonna read that one. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna try to do both, and yeah. Oh, then I also saw the latest episode of Kill Tony. It had I forgot his name. Is Adam something? He's the guy who always dresses up as Dr. Phil, and like he has a whole comedic stick on them. Fucking hilarious. But then this one he did it as Joe Biden, and then Shane Gillis he did an impression of Donald Trump. Like they're all dressed up, the makeup and everything, the wigs and the outfits and stuff. And it was just like really hilarious. And it's like Shane Gillis, it was really funny on how he did his like best impression, like, you know, the mannerisms of Trump where he goes like the facial things. He did that, like he like did his best on it. And like there's even one part like a guy, like he's from the Midwest. The Midwest is not a real place, by the way. I still stand by that. It's not a real place. It doesn't exist. And he was like, the Midwest loves me. I have a lot of supporters in the Midwest. I don't have a joke. I got too much in character and just had to say that. and he just kind of like fell into that loop. And then like Joe Biden, he's like, you guys see what I'm talking about? And it was just like fucking hilarious. And it was like there was a dude who was making like super racist jokes, and they're just like, what the fuck? And it was funny. Like there's one Shane Gillis, he goes, I was like, Tony Hinchcliffe, how many retards you got back there? I was like, I know the next one is gonna be a big retard, a big retard, a big racist retard, right? Guy walks up, right? He has half hands and shit. Like he doesn't, like his hands stop at his elbow.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Ah, fuck." It was really funny. It was a really good. It was a really funny episode, and it was just. I think it filmed last week, but then I think the timing of it was just fell in line perfectly with what happened over the past weekend and stuff with Trump. So I think it's just like it boosted, even though it's still a huge show regardless and stuff. Yeah. And what else have I seen? Let me just go through my book.
I just remembered. I also watched A Family Affair with Zac Efron on Netflix.
Gay.
I
Oh, is
love
it?
Zac Efron? He's really good. Zac Efron and
Jody? No, Joey? Isn't Joey?
forgot her name. She's old.
Oh, you're talking about Kathy. You're talking about the mom, right?
Yeah.
Kathy something. Tom Cruise's ex.
There you go. Her. It's a good movie. I liked it.
Oh, okay. And a couple other things I saw. I saw a documentary on Peacock called I Am Andrew Tate. Shout out Andrew Tate. And it's
You know, they already made a movie about the Donald Trump assassination attempt.
they made it that fast. They hopefully make some money.
It's on Hulu.
That's funny. I am Donald. No, I have Donald Trump. I am Andrew Tate. It's a documentary on Peacock. It was funny. It was supposed to be the crew was supposed to follow around Andrew Tate, but at the time, that's whenever he got arrested. You know, he was incarcerated for like 3 months with his brother.
Yeah.
It goes into like a couple cases against him, and have the girls brought up saying like, "Hey, yeah, he raped me and stuff," and like his manipulation and stuff like that. And then like his really early on stuff, because it's like one important thing I think a lot of people forget is just even though he might say these things about like, "I'll be a businessman," this like men should carry themselves or whatever like that, but then he also built his whole empire thing right on the back of fucking webcamming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like a lot of his early videos, I haven't seen them. It was just like they're showing them in there. He talks a lot about how to manipulate women so you can make them into cam girls. So it came out fucking horrible.
Wait, I thought that was supposed to make him look good. It made him look bad.
I think they kind of flipped it. They were just like, fuck it, we're just gonna investigate.
They roll with it.
Yeah, they like. I think they were supposed to make him look good, but then like he was in prison, and they was like, fuck it, let's see what we can do. And they were like, oh wait, no, this is bad. I think that's how it turned out. It was like, oh god, he's.
Oh wait, this is way better.
It was, oh shit, he's not a good guy. I think it was like that. And they even like bring in like a lot of his fans. He was like, "Oh, I just gotta understand, it's jokes," and it was just like, yeah, it's cool, I guess. I saw it. It was just a funny thing to watch, and yeah, it was just I couldn't take it seriously. Okay, I've been seeing Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's funny. I've been watching that show a lot recently. It's kind of like background noise. I saw Shaun of the Dead. My brother recommended me that movie again.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
That boy Huey.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it was cute. Yeah. You know how I am with comedies. It was a good movie, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it and stuff. But it was just like, yeah, pull my fucking teeth out to make me watch a comedy. Because I'm just stubborn little baby, I guess.
No, I'll make you watch a comedy if I want to.
Huh?
I'll make you watch a comedy if I want to.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. Have you made me watch a comedy?
Yeah, I think so.
What comedies have you watched for the podcast? I remember you made me watch rom-coms. What didn't make me, but I was like so upset I don't want to watch them.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I can't remember actually.
Yeah. Okay. And then and then My Adventures with Superman season 2. This show is fucking good. It's really fucking good. It has Supergirl, and it kind of gives it like a little anime twist on like the animation style to it. And it's Jack Quaid who voices Superman as well. Shout out the boys again. And yeah, it's super cool. And then they give a kind of interesting twist on like the Kryptonian empire, where they actually were like fucking trying to take over planets and shit. And that was a nice little twist difference and stuff from like like regular ones where they're like scientists and a bunch of nerds and shit. But here they're just not. They were actually trying to fucking like enslave a couple people or something like them. Right now, the big bad is Brainiac and stuff, and it's Supergirl's in it too now, his cousin. So it's them two. They finally teamed up. They had to switch on to the good side. I really like the relationship because there's Lois Lane in it. Shout out Lois Lane, and she's in it, and it kind of goes into their relationship and how it's difficult on how to maintain a kind of relationship like this, and it's hard to keep up with it whenever both people are very busy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really like how she actually makes her. Like, the way that she helps Superman makes a lot of sense compared to, like, let's say how Iris West helped the Flash in the Flash show, where she was just complaining and she was like, hey, listen to me, I'm the captain and shit. It wasn't like with this one, he was brainwashed and stuff, so then she plugged herself in and went into the system to save him of the mind. And it was a cute thing because she has superpowers in his mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, why do I have these powers? And he was like, because that's how I think about you. And I was like, damn, that was fucking cute. Because she was OP in his mind.
Yeah.
Like, she was the most powerful being in his mind. And I was like, damn, that's the love. I don't know. Must be nice. Who knows?
Yeah.
Whatever. So I thought that was pretty tight. And it's already greenlit for season 2, so that's going to be another banger. It comes out every Sunday. And, yeah. Let me just take another glance.
What is that on?
It's on Max. It's super solid. There's the whole Brainiac side of it. And then there's Amanda Waller, which I fucking hate Amanda Waller. She's in everything now. And there's also that Suicide Squad anime. I remember we talked about it, and you said you were kind of interested in
The
it.
Isekai?
Yeah. That one's been going on for a couple of episodes already. It's in Japanese and shit.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah. I might crack onto it, but we just got to see how the schedule goes. Okay. Let me just check my schedule to see what's coming up in the soon futures. This weekend we have the Twisters coming out. I'm definitely watching that. I'll probably watch that one tomorrow, actually.
The sequel to Twisters.
Yeah, crazy
Twister.
concept. Just added S at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we got Deadpool coming out next week. That's going to be the big boy, the big bang.
Yeah, everyone's going to be there.
Yeah, yeah. Are you going to be there?
For work.
Are you? What do you mean?
For work.
For this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going on Thursday because it's like there's no possible way I'll kill myself before I let myself get spoiled with this movie.
True.
Yeah. It's like I can't get spoiled on Twisters. What's going to happen? There's going to be a third tornado? Jesus. You thought there were twins? Nah, hell no. There's 3 tornadoes. This is triplets. Shout out triplets, man.
There you go.
No, I don't know any triplets. No, I actually do. No. Well, I know 1/3 of a triplet, I guess. Whatever. That's besides the point. But yeah, Twisters, and it's the one cat, Lynn Paolo. Yeah. Yeah, it's been one, right? Okay. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of the It's What We Do podcast. We're your hosts, as always, as ever. I'm Hen. He's John. We're on all potty platforms. We're also on all social media at It's What We Do Pod at everything. Please like and subscribe. We're on YouTube as well. Thank you. Good night and big kisses.